Hey, this is Vivi and welcome once again to my channel, a place where we talk about personal finances, personal development, and our journey towards financial freedom. This is actually a video that's part of a series called Starting 2021 the Right Way. So you just happen to fall into this video. Make sure that you go back to my channel and look for the playlist called Personal Finance Training Starting 2021 the Right Way so you can take full advantage of it. This video is gonna be about faith and investing. What does the Bible say about investing our money? So let's just jump straight into it. The first thing that the Bible says, if I look down, is because I have my notes here, which are basically the verses that I've put together for this training. The first thing that it says is that we need to save. We need to save. Before you start investing, you gotta save money, okay? And not just save so that you can invest it, but just save to stay safe. Proverbs 21:20 says the following: "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." We obviously are not storing, food and olive oil nowadays. Now we can store up money, we can save money. And we don't want to be a fool, we want to be wise. So if you want to be wise, then save money. Saving money is biblical, okay? Sometimes we think that, no, God is my provider, He'll take care of me, and we just go in life carelessly. That is actually not biblical, okay? Saving your money is biblical. Proverbs 6:11 says the following. It says this: "Go at the end, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler. Yet it stores its provision in summer and gathers its food at harvest." The ant, he calls the ant wise because he stores his provision. And when it's time of harvest, he gathers the food. What are you doing with your money? Are you storing it, or are you, gulping it out like fools? Whenever you get a bonus, do you just like, oh my gosh, let's go on a shopping spree? This is times of harvest. Or do you set aside for rainy days? You need to have an emergency fund. You need to have that money set aside first before you even think of investing. The second thing that the Bible says about investing is to make a plan and diversify. Ecclesiastes 11:2 says the following: "Divide your portion to 7 or even to 8, for you do not know what misfortune may occur in the earth." This is the same principle of not putting your eggs in one basket. It is actually the principle of diversification that many financial experts share. I think this is so cool because they're like all of the financial gurus and the financial experts, but this was like written thousands of years ago in the Bible, and it says divide your portion because you don't know the future, right? You don't know how the stock market's gonna go. You don't know if the housing market's gonna crash. You don't know any of these things. Chances are it won't, but you don't know. So diversify. And it also encourages you to make a plan. So don't just go investing out of compulsion or because you're feeling emotional about some sort of current situation. No, you need to make a plan. The Bible says this in Luke 14:28-30. "For which of you, intending to build a tower," right now we're not building towers, but we're building our financial wealth, our net worth. We're building our future, right? "So which of you, intending to build a tower, does not sit down first and count the cost, whether he has enough to finish it, lest after he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish, all who see it begin to mock him, saying, 'This man began to build and was not able to finish.'" So you need to make a plan. You can't be foolish with your investments. You can't be foolish with how you manage your money. You need to make a plan with it. And this also comes to show that how you manage your money is also how you can witness to others. Think about it. If you're a fool with your money, if you always find yourself not having enough, if you always have yourself, asking others to borrow money, if you're basically being a fool with your money, it's like, why would I want to follow this God that you say you serve? Your life is not great. I'm sorry, this sounds horrible. And obviously God gives us grace, but you need to take care of your witness. You need to start taking responsibility as well of your journey. And this includes your money. I'm not trying to be harsh or anything like that. It's just, I was convicted about this and I just thought to share this with you too. The third thing that the Bible says about investment is to get an advisor. Proverbs 15:22 says this: "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed." So make sure that you have someone that is experienced in this, that is knowledgeable in this information. It's great for you to, look at YouTube videos and all of these things, but if you can, get someone that has actually the background in studying these things fully. I know it might sound sometimes like, oh my gosh, why am I spending money to get an advisor? I'm not saying that they have to do all of your investments, but it's good to have someone with you, especially someone with Christian values that can guide you and that maybe knows a little more information about the ways to do this, and also in a Christian perspective, and maybe they have more information about what does God say and think about these things, and they can share some wisdom with you so that your money, like we've been talking about this series, like we need to be faithful with our money. The next thing that the Bible says about investment is to be generous. So actually invest in others that might not be as, in a good position as you might be. Proverbs 11:24-25 says this: one gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give, and only suffers want. Whoever brings blessing will be enriched, and whoever waters will himself be watered. Actually, when you give, I see it as a way of investing too, because the Bible says that too. As you give, you will be enriched. So consider investing in good causes too. Consider investing in, especially in entities that will help God's kingdom grow, because that will put your heart in the right place as well. Which takes me to the last thing that I wanted to share with you about investments. Invest in heaven, okay? This Bible verse says the following: do not store up yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourself treasures in heaven, for where your treasure is, your heart will be also. Where you put your money, your heart will be there as well. So make sure that you don't just use your money for yourself and for selfish reasons, and just, to build my wealth, and to make sure that you put money towards godly things, especially if you want to keep God as the center and as your number one. 1 Timothy 6:10 says the following: for the love of money is the root of all evils. Some people, in reaching for it, have strayed from the faith and stabbed themselves in many pains. And this is true. There was a time that I was basically just searching to get, richer, and just all for selfish reasons. And honestly, I ended up losing everything. So make sure that your heart is in the right place. We don't want to idolize money. Sometimes money is our source of peace, our source of joy, our source of stability, security. And like I said, it's good to save, but that doesn't mean that our peace, our strength, our stability should be set on money. It should be set in God. And a way that you can do that is by giving, and make sure that, we put our heart in the right place. We put our treasure in the right place. Okay, so anyways, that is all that I had to share with you today. I really hope that you like this information and this verses and this message. I find it extremely encouraging and just refreshing to understand that, God doesn't frown upon us saving money or investing our money or making money. He does not see that as a bad thing. There's right ways to do so, and I just love understanding this. So I hope that you love it as much too. So anyways, that is all. Please like this video if you did. Share it with someone that might benefit from it. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you get a notification the next time that I post a video. And yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.